If you or a loved one has been diagnosed with BDE, you may be entitled to a good time. Today we are talking about BDE, and the simple thing is, you have it or you don't. Now what is BDE? You know it. Wow. If you don't know what BDE is at this point, you probably don't have it. I'm just kidding. Maybe you do and you just haven't kept up with the modern slang. Oh, by the way, I'm using a ring light now. Isn't that exciting? Today I'm going to talk about how you can know if you do have BDE. Now, a lot of people think that BDE is about the BD, when in reality, what you should be focusing on is the E, because in the end, it doesn't matter if you even have a BD or not. What you need to have figured out is the E. The thing is, most of the time, it's a personality trait or like a vibe that emerges as you grow. If you try to force yourself to have it, I think it comes off as narcissism, because BDE is all about confidence, right? But if you're faking BDE, if you're faking confidence, then it comes across as narcissism. It doesn't seem legitimate. You seem insecure. Like, I'm sure even people with the B-ist DE are still, like, they still have their insecurities, you know? Everybody's like, even if they're not like uncomfortable with their body or like uncomfortable with their personality, maybe they're just like, oh, I haven't accomplished this yet, or like, I get upset when people do this. Like, you don't know. Everybody has their thing. Now, if you're thinking to yourself, oh, BDE, like, I hope I have that, you probably don't. Because I feel like if you did have it, you just automatically be like, yeah. And BDE isn't just like the confidence alone. There's a certain like strongness that goes with it, and it's not like a female or male thing either. Let's get that straight. BDE is a persona. It's completely you. It's just how you come off to people. It's a persona. Sometimes I feel it when somebody walks in a room. Girls or anybody can have BDE. I literally have felt it come into a room before. I remember I was sitting in my music class about a year ago, and I was like taking a quiz or a test or something, and all of a sudden I just felt this like presence come into the room, and I was like, that guy has BDE. Immediate thought, BDE. Didn't even see him, didn't know who it was, didn't even realize he was in that class until like the middle of the semester. Couldn't remember his face if you showed me, but I felt it. I didn't physically, I didn't like feel like it, like I didn't feel the BD, I felt the E. But I felt the BDE, yeah. I've met girls with, no D's before who have had BDE, which is just proof that that is just my roommates giving off BDE right now. There they are. You don't even necessarily like need to be attracted to somebody if they have BDE. Some people think BDE is attractive. Some people are like, oh, I need that in a partner. That's what I find attractive. And like, they can have all these great qualities, but they don't have BDE. And you don't even think it to yourself, oh, they don't have BDE, but you just want like that strong, confident presence. Like, that's what you crave in your significant other, or what you crave in someone you're hooking up with, or maybe that's what you like to see in your friends. You like BDE, you like just energy. I generally, yes, am attracted to people with BDE. And don't worry, kids, if they see that you don't have a BD, but you do have BDE, you're going to be way better off. They're probably going to be like, that's okay, because I don't have to feel it down there to feel it in here. There have like honestly been guys in the past where I did not find them physically attractive, but they just have this energy, this vibe. It's a vibe. BDE is a vibe, okay? They have this vibe about them. And thus I've become attracted to them just because they have this energy. There are some guys who have BDE and abuse it to play with people's minds and like are manipulative. A lot of the times those are sociopaths. For some reason I keep encountering those. But sometimes, like, I meet somebody with that BDE who I'm sorry, you don't deserve that. Sometimes I've met somebody with BDE who, like, I find that attractive quality, right? Like, I found that a very attractive quality, but they, like, our personalities just don't match. Like, I'm not, like, attracted to them. I'm just like, that's a leader. That's a leader right there. I like that for them. BDE is all about confidence, not cockiness. Cockiness will rule you out of BDE unless you're really lucky and all your other personality traits line up. But it's kind of an immediate feeling. I feel like you're born, maybe you're not born with it. It just naturally develops. This energy is something that, like, will definitely be prevalent as you're growing up, especially in, like, your teen years. Like, it's just a natural instinct. You can't force yourself. If you want to gain BDE, I'm sorry, it's too late. No, I'm just kidding. You have to work internally to work on yourself as a person, and then it'll just come outwards. It's not something you can force. It's not something you can try to, like, convince the ladies that you have. You just have to naturally have that BDE personality. It's just a personality type. It's not better than another. It's just a certain quality trait. Those are the same thing twice. That some people, it's just part of their personalities, and others it's not. But true BDE will shine through immediately. And you will know if you have this or not. That's a simple solution. And just to clarify, just because you don't have BDE doesn't mean that you don't have a BD. And if you do have a BD, don't assume that you have BDE. I think the message here is to just love yourself. Is that the message? I never know what the messages of my videos are. You're doing great. Be yourself. Be confident. Be DE. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, then give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And if you didn't like it, you should do those two things anyways, just to be nice. It seems like something somebody with BDE would do.